Hi everyone, welcome to Vivi's Corner of the Internet. I'm Vivi, and just when you think women in today's society could not become more narcissistic, I come across this article in the New York Post where a woman is charging men up to $3,000 under a quote unquote D-bag tax, aka douchebag tax, for failed relationships and bad dates. Let's get into this article, but one question I do have, if it's answered here in the article, what did she do on the date that it went bad? Is it all the man's fault? Or did she do something as well on the date that the men are like, no, no, I don't want to continue this date. I don't want another date or whatever the case may be. Let's get into this. The D-bag tax. New York women are charging men up to $3,000 for failed relationships and bad dates. Sarah was fed up. The New York City social worker, who declined to give her last name, had had countless dates cancel on her at the last minute. So, when a man she met on an app recently pulled out of their date an hour beforehand, she agreed to reschedule with one caveat. He would Venmo her a $50 deposit. What? All right, let me keep going. I'm just done with my time and energy being wasted, Sarah told the Post. In almost every other scenario, when someone books a time of their day dedicated to you, they have a no-show policy or security deposit. What? That that's for like appointments at like doctor's offices or other places you go to that have appointments or reservations or whatever the case may be. You don't have the right, my personal opinion, to charge people for a no-show policy or security deposit. Get out of here. The man agreed to the terms and sent her the money. So this man is an idiot because this man should not have sent her money for deciding not to go on the date with her. People change their mind because they're like, I don't want to go on a date with this person anymore. Should you take offense to that personally? My opinion, no. Maybe something came up with that person and they just cancel on the date. They met up for a drink on a Monday night date at Hell's Kitchen, and he was fully engaged the entire time, paying for their cocktails and offering to buy them food to share. Sarah's female friends cheered her brazen move. Of course they did. While male friends told her it was nuts. Still, she has no regrets. I think it makes sense, she said of the arrangement. No, it doesn't, you narcissistic witch. I'm trying to keep it clean here because I want to go off on this one and be like, what exactly did you do here? And then here is the conversation, the messages she sent, and the guy sent her $50. This man's an idiot. He should not have sent her this money. Dating in the digital age can take a toll, both emotionally and financially, and some city women have had enough. They're asking men to pay them back for their time and energy when they cancel, cheat, or commit other indiscretions. For me, it's a way to just be like, you're a D-bag. Here's the monetary value of my time you wasted. The narcissism, look at her face. Can you not see the narcissism dripping off of this woman right here? It makes me so upset because, as a woman myself, yes, I am a woman. I know what a woman is, in case anyone wants to debate me on that. The way that women nowadays are so narcissistic that they think that they are entitled to anything and everything without doing anything themselves, it upsets me. It pisses me off because this is not how women should be behaving. And then you wonder why men are so lonely out there and have a hard time finding good women out there because they end up meeting these types of women that don't give a shit about them. Duke said she sent around 6 Venmo requests ranging from $1,500 to $3,000 depending on their financial situation over the years to different men she's dated. She listed infidelity, secret marriages, and having multiple sex partners from her as some of the reasons for the charges. Putting a monetary value on caddish conduct helps men to better understand the error of their ways, Duke said, adding that she puts the phrase the D-bag tax in all her Venmo requests. What the hell does this even mean? To help men better understand the error of their ways? What have you done, ma'am? What have you done to cause these men to do these things? Granted, men should not be cheating on their girlfriends or their spouses, vice versa for the women. They should not be doing that either. But what did you do to cause the men to go away? What drove them for the infidelity and having multiple sex partners? What did you do? In a relationship, the man and the woman have to put in effort for it to work. The man cannot do all the work, as well as the women cannot do all the work. You are going to be a very unhappy woman for the rest of your life if you keep pulling this shit off. You're never going to find a good man if you keep your narcissism dripping this way. Good Lord. New York is the narcissistic capital. Well, coming from someone who's speaking like a narcissist. Duke, who works as a personal assistant, said, "They're not going to understand. What you did really hurt my feelings because they don't grasp feelings. They grasp money." Duke says the Venmo requests have been cathartic and she submitted them to men who offended her in various ways. One man had promised to help her with rent but required a not too subtle reminder. Another abandoned her on a weekend getaway in Atlantic City because he expected more of her. A third dude ghosted her and resurfaced a month later married to another woman. I can't help but laugh. This just shows me that she is the problem. She's not explaining what she did in on these dates or in these relationships to cause them to fail. It's not just the men. The women are part of it too. Oh my word. When I ran into him again years later, he's like, "But my divorce finalizes tomorrow. Want to hang out?" Okay. I don't like dudes that are like this. If you're married, stay committed to the marriage that you're in. You don't want to be married, get the divorce and go do whatever you want to do. But don't string the wife along if the wife wants to be in the. Don't do that. Don't do that. As long the same thing goes with women. Don't drag the men around in the relationship if you don't want to be in the relationship. The other person in the relationship has feelings that you need to take into account. But no, all you care about is yourself because you're selfish and you're narcissistic. About half the time, the suitors have paid up, which is stupid. The men that have paid her money for this douchebag tax, you're stupid. All the men that have done this are stupid. No, this woman does not deserve the money you are giving her for these stupid requests. Duke has been surprised at the success of the request, but hypothesized that men they would rather pay than deal with the emotional consequences. Quote, "If you're dealing with narcissists, you're never going to get closure, but I can get the mental image of them receiving my Venmo request." Oh, this is annoying and disgusting. Hazel Everett, 34, agreed, saying she sent a Venmo request to a man she'd been seeing for several months after he stopped communicating with her and sent her another woman's nude photos. Okay, that guy was a jerk, but it doesn't give you the right to Venmo him money. "I just went on Venmo and I requested $100, and for the highlight I wrote, 'For wasting my time.'" Although initially surprised at her request, her former partner paid the money, idiot, stating her reasoning behind the charge being the significant time and effort into their relationship, which was not reciprocated. As for Sarah, she never went on a second date with the man who paid the deposit. Shocking! Shocking! But no matter what, she came out ahead. "I never heard from him again, so I just kept the money." Women in society that are as narcissistic as this woman right here are the cause, my personal opinion, of why men are so lonely out there and cannot find good women. Because the majority of them are like this. And it upsets me because women should not be acting this way. Just as like men should not be narcissists either. What's the problem? Our society is oozing with it. It's oozing with entitlement, it's oozing with narcissism because it's all about me, 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 me. Well, guess what, people? It's not all about you. So when you wake up one day and you see or you realize no one wants to date you, it's not a them problem, it's a you problem. Clean up your act, get rid of the narcissism happening here, and then see if you can find a good man out there. Men, same thing. Clean up your act, drop the narcissism, and you might find a good woman out there. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. Thank you so much for visiting my little corner of the internet. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it out there, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and ring the notification bell so you are notified of my next upload. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!